It's true.
Is Riven gonna stun him?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of scared of that Xerath as well. Like,
yeah.
Xerath is one of those champions that's really good if you're really mechanically good. T1 are reasonably mechanically good across the board,
I'd say so.
So, I will say, right, in fact, he's not even going for the bomb. He's moving forwards. The flash into the whip from Doran. You hate to see it, and now Agarin has absolutely loved to see it. He's charging forwards, but the health bars are pretty good for T1 right now. They're only 2v1 until the rest of NNO arrives, and Agarin chunks, but Ona locked up and taken down. NNO find theirs. And in the meantime, 1v1 on the top side. Faker, solo on HP. Tolkien looking for the solo kill against his very own hero. Finds it onto Faker. Tolkien with the solo bolo.
Still fighting going on though.
Absolute carnage at the bottom side as well, and T1 are falling massively behind. Stage in front of 13,000 people. He'll be chuffed with that one. Agarin now may not be so lucky.
Yeah, the Teemo definitely not a fun matchup to play into. Not really much you can do there, and Faker doesn't get the kill credit for that one, but will help take him down. And now Tolkien, I think you can just look for this. His ult's not quite off, but he's so strong.
Oh, there's the stun coming on through. Ignite out from Faker as Antara moves in to protect his now top laner. Tolkien in the brush here. Antara's only level 5. Tolkien does some big damage. The blind is going to ruin everything. And he's taken out by Faker himself. Wait, we're behind the tower. T1 are going behind the tower. Oh! Guma gets obliterated. So does Doran down at the bottom side. Agarin looking for more onto Ona. The knockup comes on through, but the whirling death. Oh, it's enough. He finds one, at least a return for T1.
Fight happening.
Faker is in trouble, locked up, and the Master Yi is here. Tolkien trying to dodge, but he goes down. Antara, though, alone, and he can only blind for so long. Alpha Strike wins out in the end. No way now, chased down by Ona. The stun will land, and actually, No Way just wins those, I guess.
And now, you know, we've seen kills ahead for NNO for a while. The gold you want to land on him, but it's very hard to do so. Antara is looking top for No Way.
Guma goes in, No Way, chunked out, whirling death dodged, but
that's some
two long-range ults plus 2 characters in your lane. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah, gearing up on Faker.
I think Agarin wins the 1v1 at this point in the game. It's a good stun from Faker, gets underneath his tower, forced to flash. Agarin really let Raven there ahead. The Lignit's picked up as well for Doran as Faker goes in onto Tolkien, but he doesn't realize that ain't a fair 1v1. Cut down in his prime. Now, Doran just has to come up and sweep the wave.
Yeah, kind of confused by the Malignant have to focus him down and try and deal with him immediately.
Honestly, I guess Ona was feeling confident, trying to go for Tunny, but Tolkien was on the scene. I feel like Tolkien has been doing a lot to find these unfair fights. Good stun over the wall. Look at this long-range damage. Antara flashes over to finish the job. Agarin shut down. Antara is a rich, rich man.
He's just the MVP right now for T1. Oh, another play!
All in comes on through, and there's the burst from the Storm Surge as well. Guma looking for more as Carney underneath the tower. The Malignant's burning as Guma is exhausted. Carney chunked, but will survive for now.
Look across the items, a lot of 2-item spikes for them.
Let's have a see. No Way once again in enemy territory. This time Faker looks for the all-in. Half the health gone already. The stun followed by the rocket. What was that? No Way's brain is just too big.
Oh man, what a play from No Way. Lands everything, and Faker just obliterated. Not able to do much against the Heimer.
That was brutal.
Oh, the double combo. Well, they missed it.
The whirling whiff.
You know,
the whiffing death, I guess.
Okay, they're gonna get him anyway.
The whole gang is here. No Way is going down on this one. Guma might go down to the tower. The burn? No, okay, it's not enough. Is it? No, okay.
I really didn't expect him to lose 95% of his health. Just go on top, and now this is kind of freed up control of the dragon to NNO. Aguirre very low on health. I think they actually bin his sums. I think they try to force, well, they force sums of Ona. They are low on health. This is a little bit scary. Tolkien's looking for a flank angle.
T1, 6k on the dragon. This would be T1's first Drake of the game. NNO can opt out as Faker collapsed upon. Agarin's busy clearing a one. Now jumps in, and they finish the kill. That's one for Tolkien. T1 now has to try and get out of the situation. It's a 4v5, but I suppose No Way still in base. He's got his TP.
Yeah.
Oh, just going to start the Drake off. I believe this is T1's signature move that is currently being done against them. Maybe an all-in from NNO on the top side. Health bar's low already, though, and there's a reset for Guma. Dashes back out the other side of the fight. In the meantime, there's Zerathul charmed out of it. Tunning, son on HP. Anona is here to finish the job. Guma survives as well. No way, trying to keep this Draven at bay. Tolkien over the wall. He's hunting. But Ona walks away and T1 somehow get the Baron.
Going for the confident play with the Heimer, thinking we can secure this, but Antara, the clear MVP for T1 so far this game, he doesn't waver.
I just love his
meal pick. He's just finding so many angles, and it feels like the follow-up is there when he goes to plays like this.
Doran chunked, but might have been a bit too much for Tolkien. Taken down by Antara, and Karni forced out as well, but low on HP. And here comes the artillery. Agarin trying to escape. His in goes nowhere as well. Guma chunked low. Agarin dives forward, gets a bit of damage, but he just doesn't have enough to finish their kills. And T1 are sweeping the map of all of NNO.
The bait from Dara and the follow wasn't quite close enough. Tolkien, you know, we're praising him. He makes a critical error there. But
could be caught out. Karni finds the knock. Tolkien goes in to follow it up. Faker locked up by the Hextech ultimatum, and Tolkien is the one to go down. The death ball is fully in operation for T1 and NNO. But he will walk away with his life. Karni is here. Oh, Faker's on a flank though. Karni's got to be careful on this one. Agarin actually moving higher up because Tolkien has found a 1v1 against Guma. Now chased down, but he will get his hook shot on through into the brush. Antara is so damn fast though. Chases him down to the jungle 1-for-1.
Yes, he put T1 on his... I love how... Oh, seen a play here.
Ona Corp charmed up, knocked up, and will be taken out. Agarin with yet another... Both jungles are kind of just pop it off.
That was really well.
He's had some lowlights on the Draven. He's also had some great moments, and Agarin could be caught out of the whirling death with the artillery as well. But Faker has gone too far. Agarin chased down by the Wolves, and in the meantime, the rest of his team chased away as well. The healing from the Wolf Camp keeps him alive.
And look, in the picture-in-picture, Tolkien's getting a tower on the back of this, so it's a positive trade for NNO. They do bin a lot of summoners, but they also get that tier 2 tower top. And you know, although
they're starting Baron. T1 is starting Baron.
Of course they are.
Tolkien's moving over. He's spotted on the job. He's just going to get so chunked by the mushrooms on the way, and Agarin can't even look nearby.
Oh no, Agarin.
Moving over. Agarin could be in trouble here. Gets the damage reduction, gets the Alpha Strike, and almost gets a kill. In goes Karni, but it's a little bit too late, and the health bar's blinking, but not going down for T1. Tolkien trying to finish the job now as he dives onto the backline. No way. Alongside him, the health bar's low for T1. Guma's got to clean up, but he doesn't have the damage. And NNO find that fight.
They get the cleanup, the damage. During this Red Bull Baron power play as T1 look to push. Faker in a bit of trouble.
Gurren looking for the 1v1, but Faker turns it around. The artillery flies in, but the knockup is there. Agarin managing to get away. In the meantime, T1 are just going to try and end the game. Tolkien is in the base. He's pinging like crazy. He needs some backup. No way. Sent back to base to try and defend alongside Tolkien. One tower down. The Hextech ultimatum keeps him in place. And No Way arrives to clean it all up. But Ona flushes in to find an execution. Tunny shuts him down in turn. It's absolute carnage.
Yeah, and Tara just going to run away. Has so much movement speed with that 20-stack Medjais, and he ain't giving up this.
Maybe bitten off more than he can chew on this one, and with a player down, I'm not sure NNO can defend. T1 look to push forwards, but actually Guma the one to go down, and Tara just about dodges away from the knock of Khan. He needs to jump to a teammate, but nobody's nearby. And T1 find another.
The super minions pushing in. Oh, no way! Just snipes Dora and goodbye. Look, you've tried this before. It did not work.
And he's been spotted, and he's been obliterated. No way for you, Guma, you see.
Oh, man.
The back of Tolkien, trying to look juicy. It's been a little while, though, since NNO showed on the map. Surely T1 know something is amiss. Doran steps up, flashes away from the knockup, but Tolkien jumps straight on, and the charm goes through. That's 2 for NNO with a TP from No Way. They're going to try and end through the top lane.
Yeah, they can look for it here right now. Huma's spawning in 2, but I don't think there's enough that can be done. Faker, the thing is, the inhibitor is down in the top lane. He's going to have to do so much work to try and end through bot, but I think the call is just try and base trace. No, he's actually recalling, and it's going to need to be a miracle defense.
Guma goes in 1v4. He's on the Katarina. but he will not last, and that's going to be another tower going down with Guma on the dead timer. Faker versus the world on the ribbon, looking to try and defend, goes for the ultimate, but what can he do? 1v5, needs to try and find his way into the play. The knockup will land, the damage is there, and Faker actually manages to get away. No, finally falls. Tunney gets the last kill, 40 to 30 as NNO take out T1.
And last year, they can do a lot of work. They have that really bulky front line, and it feels like with this Fiora or Gnar being hovered, the side lane pressure may be something that T1 feel like they have to lean into.
And confirms the TF to mid lane, as you predicted, Ginny. So TF back in the mid lane, up against Ica on the Lux. Ica, of course, notorious control mage player, did play a lot of Tristana in this last year. I think fully controlled T1, but Gentlemates,
they have vision on Faker here.
And E-Star puts him in a very difficult position. Faker just threatening the steal, early stun, not going to amount to a lot here, just happy to take the camp. One camp lead. ZT. Now Faker moving down. This is an entire early game, means that Comp knows this is coming, Adversity knows this is coming, but I don't know if that's going to stop the gang from coming through.
Okay, they got level 2, that's big.
Initial CC, good, unbreakable, but Guma crucially did not take tower aggro, did not proc it. Faker now locked up for a moment, flashes out perfectly timed. Doran! Oh, they're getting styled on! They shut down the early pathing, but they cannot stop the dive from coming through. One more stack of the defensive blows. They want the double! They're willing to give one up to get it.
So well played.
Okay, Guma on the way in.
The Skarn is here to defend. Faker is
TF on the way. DG not going to connect on that initial piece of CC, only level 5. Means this is a pretty easy dive for T1. They have more members in the area. The 4v3 are already down. Nice lockup though on Untara. Good fire back from Gentlemates, but only the double kill.
They're going to try and finish
for
it,
T1. I can see her. Faker's dead. Yeah, nowhere to go. I mean, he's blind. Like, be nice.
Yeah, in the Caitlyn as well as momentum-based champ, but you know, Untara went for that ult on the top side. Didn't really work out favorably for T1. It was needed for Gentlemates right now.
Tara, quick flash. Ooh, awkward hook there. Comp down. Initial burst damage goes down, but Owner about to turn Mega. Pyros needs to get out of here. Bit of a questionable TP, to be honest. Luckily doesn't get the stun into 2, but just finds himself in the waiting arms of T1. Yeah, unlike that fist bumper handshake, that one's not going to feel so good. Stun, into damage. And down goes the Jax.
Yeah, it kind of felt like, seen a play coming in top, but it's...
See? No ulti this time around. Does have the flash, however. Comp on the chase. Good block. Just the edge of that shield from Guma.
And that's going to be enough to stop the play. If that clipped Doran, no cleanse available, so he would have just been dead to rights if that had hit. Still a lot of damage coming up from Comp, though. I think they do need to still back away.
Rinse and repeat. We saw this exact play just a couple of seconds ago. Stun, ulti there for Guma this time around. Doran doing decent damage, but he cannot finish this kill. The back divide hits is big! The rock to shut him down. Credit to Gentlemates.
Regardless.
Yeah.
You see Idote looking here.
Flash, stun, big commitment there, but of course Owner has no flash of his own. TP coming in from T1. Main's happy to trade that flash for the TP, but hoping not to lose anything else. Good interrupt on the air. Dote denying the buffer on the hook. Ulti from Lux does not hit anybody, and now Faker is here looking for the lineup on the kick, but he doesn't need it. Owner grabbing that first kill. TF now to follow. Tar looking to get a little bit more done, but that is a lot of chains he's seen, not enough to stop the wild cards. It's T1 doing a lot of work on the bottom side of the map. And
that's a sort of moment where T1 immediately punish when Gentlemates look for a window. This is what the Comp is trying to do with the Twisted Fate, to be able to immediately punish when someone oversteps.
It's a little bit awkward.
They can just kill a tower and then
he'll eventually be allowed to push a button. The button he chose was Flash. Sadly, it was the only button he pushed and then channeled R and died. Damn.
That is a play from Faker to try and find an engage.
Good angle though. Ica, the key target here, looking to lock up the core key. 3 stacks forward, lockdown. Doran just flashes the wall. They don't mind leaving Untara to die, but the team going right back over to back him up. Luxalt does good damage onto Gumayushi, but not quite enough to finish it. Jax strong at this stage of the game. Knocked back briefly. Locket fading away. Lock up on Untara is there. Another kill about to come through. Doran gonna get taken down. And Pyros just in time. The Jax finally online.
Even losing the Corky, who's been such a pivotal piece, the rest of the team is there to make the work happen. Owner will get this tier 2 tower. Just not enough for how much you're losing on the other side of the map. And now Gentlemates looking to start up the Baron. It is a slow Baron though, with the composition they have.
Owner stacks Mega. Faker's still on one objective thus far, trying to sidestep. All of Gentlemates immediately turn. They are not 50-50 with the man on your screen. Comp, legendary against T1 as Owner tries to buy a bit more space. Knockback only going to connect onto a few. Baron still leash, bit of a split focus here from Gentlemates. Gumayushi on the way in. No ulti for the Gnar. There should be no way to contest this. And yet T1 are still here.
Yeah, Guma, you might be in a bit of trouble there.
Guma manages to make it out. Baron down for Gentlemates. Guma giving his life to just see if they were doing it still. They were. But now he's taking Ica on a journey. He's flashing. He's
Fantastic job on that Baron to turn onto Faker there, but now Engage coming in.
TP mid, good initial lockup, trying to take the Lux out of the equation, but they don't quite finish the kill. Yes, they do, just barely manage to finish it. Trading down, but getting a Baron off the board, it's a bit awkward. See now if T1 can hold the base.
I feel like it's a sort of play that it's correct to go for, but it kind of illustrates how desperate T1's position is, and also Gentlemates are doing a fantastic job of responding to this aggression, always ready to turn it around. Yes, they lose a carry, but they get more in return, and now they're going to try and push and make things happen.
They're continuing to push on the side lane. Hard to get through this trap line.
Oh, look at TP.
Root goes through. Guma immediate exhaust. Now the flank coming in. TP in return. Ica's still going to be able to finish the kill. Owner leaping out. The tower will fall, and now it's Dorn in trouble. Ica's just going to finish that off. Rapid fire cannon, just another second. Doesn't even need it. Double kill for Gentlemates. And we're not sure if they'd be enough for on-roll T1, but it seems like they are enough for off-roll T1. Take them down a bit. Faker looking for the king. Only manages to find Air Dote. Instantly gets popped. Comp is here. That's that TP. Didn't need to use it to cover a side lane. Use it to get involved that much faster. The Owner trying to make the difference. Does not want to lose another game today. Knock back to the wall. Excellent use of the Zonrias coming in. Tara looking for the gold card follow-up. There it is. Guma. Knock up, not going to connect with Comp, and Ica running goes through some blinking low health bars. Now Gumayushi might actually be able to kill somebody. 1v1. Braum beating up the Corki. Beating the hell out of this Yordle, but that fight turned fast, man. He's got a helicopter. He's getting the work done. It's a shutdown. It's a hot mess. I still think Gentlemates are ahead, but T1 not done fighting. Ulti going in. Owner's gonna die too now. Heartsteel. It's coming. There it is.
Oh, Zinchi finds it. And
Kick is up. He can kick him out of the pit. Hook, body block. Doran still doing damage. Faker kick the Skarner out. Get it. No! Oh. There it is. Taken down, denied. Doran doesn't have anywhere else to go. Desperation maneuver from T1 not paying off, but Doran is still alive for a brief moment longer, but there's the Jax. Again, right when you need him. He's had the time to scale, and now taken over in the fights. Guma will once again die.
Push. The time is a little off. Zentara's not on the map there, but
they don't have a mid wave. Top wave is pushing in their favor. The second they see 2 on bot lane, they need to be able to threaten Baron, but they're not really in a great spot. Gnar locked up, looking to sidestep. Ulti not coming out, not needed. Owner does a good amount of damage, delays Ica at least. Now it's all eyes on the Baron. 4 members of T1 already set up. Trap line blocking 1 entrant. Utara ready to go. Lockdown is there. Lux follow-up is huge, but not enough to finish the kill. Utara trying to get away. Flashing the hook from Air Dote is good. Comp now trying to follow up as well. Yet another binding, connecting. T1 will get the Baron. They're losing so much in exchange. 2 members already down 3. With Owner taken into account, they might just lose the game here.
Yeah. The inhib has respawn, so no super minions. Doran, that TP I think was a mistake. I think if they use a TP to protect the minion on the Nexus Tower is the right to send it, but it's so low already. I don't even think they need it.
They have another TP.
Has a TP. Yeah, this might be it.
Final push. Dorn and Faker versus the world.
Oh,
Dorn protect! Comp! He's in his head! He doesn't even speak Korean, but he reads his mind!
Doesn't even need the TP, just finds the play. And for the second time today, T1's Nexus will be destroyed. Gentlemates, they want to make it a
support was this pick. He knows how to please a crowd.
He's got to please the crowd. I mean, we're talking to other teams, and they're talking about how nice it has been to hear the people that are here cheering for them, how it's given them energy, it's kept them going. So you got to play the crowd a little. You got to give the people what the people want, and the people want Janna support.
He's so powerful. Level advantage. Doesn't have form, but is just so far ahead in terms of itemization that it's not a big deal. Babus. Knock up there. Owner instantly dies! He's done! chopping through T1. It is effortless. They're made of soft wood, and he's a proper lumberjack. Guma trying to get something back on the opposite side of the map.
I mean, the 2-level advantage is going to be tough here for Velia, and you've got the wave pushed in, but then the boss is starting to move across.
You know what? I cannot say that I never doubted them. I
yeah.
have an ongoing sense of doubt and hope. Boss is giving that to me. Veya now going in. This is going to be really tough for them to find the kill. The stealth just trying to get away from Utara. Ignite now already taking, but Guma is going to be the one in trouble. Tries to make it through out of the wall. Veya now coming over. If he hits the W, he's in a good spot. Ulti immediately going to try to take forward. Gets it. Goes to the wall with the heal. Doesn't matter. Q's in. W's. Get off the get. He doesn't give a damn. Woo, baby. That's not good. I mean, the thing is, when you're a Kane player and you get your transform, you're like, don't worry, guys. It's my time. Playing on the edge.
Oh, here we go again.
Owner. Locked up. Immobile supports. Tasting so good for the side of Los Ratones. They pull further and further ahead. 3K gold lead, 2 Drakes to their name. They're tied up on grubs, yes, but Baron just spawned, and they have a pretty decent comp for shredding through that life bar.
And this was kind of what we were talking about. Was like, by the time you get to this position, you're actually in a pretty good spot as Los Ratones, because none of these champions are going to stand in front of the boss as he runs in and just tank a Scion.
Yeah.
But maybe Crownie needs to help.
Doran Gumayushi, yeah, Crownie's still alive. Nice ulti initially. Ulti coming in from the side of Guma. Guma not quite able to finish the kill. Nemesis now unstoppable. Crownie still being peeled by Rekkles. Guma trying to get to the wall for the extra bit of health. Now Rekkles on the chase. Owner just now coming in as the Xerath, but he's not going to land enough. We'll be able to get 1 kill back. Veya trying to make the hero play. Doran dancing, diving around. Ulti out, still standing, but boom, comeuppance. Bit of revenge for Doran.
On the opposite side, though, Gumayushi goes here. See, Kane goes in. Oh, never mind. Bosses.
Boss trying to level Baker.
He's killed Baker.
The greatest solo bolo of his lifetime.
I think that's the problem, though, is that committing to Rekkles just opens up Crownie so well to finish you off as soon as you come out.
Nice Q from Guma. Able to dash back. Boss finding the initial knock up there. Guma almost going to get popped, but he manages to go to the wall, something that Boss cannot do. And I believe we cast a curse him, folks.
I'm having fun with this, I'm not going to lie. Just
Big
back and
old
forth.
curse arena. I want you to know that everything said on here is purely in fun. Whatever that South Park disclaimer says at the front, we're also saying that right now. As Owner flashes away. Guma very fast. Really does not do much damage. Bit awkward. Owner now ulting, trying to poke.
Nice.
Teemo Shrooms hurting. Guma off to the side will be spotted. Come up and goes out. Who's going to body block it? Mostly Veya, which is not ideal. Guma now goes in. Q auto the ulti. Nemesis already dead. Now he resets. 8-second cooldown before he gets ducked through the wall again. Burn does manage to get him. Crownie looks like the next target. Veya moving to cover. Flat forward. Utara going to finish off that 80 carry. Blinded. There's no counterplay. Guma continues to run around. Veya though going in down to Utara. Going to burst through that health bar. Get the reset. Now he just zooms at Guma. Putting down the sweeper. W does hit. Ulti's back out.
I think
then into the Hex Gate when they work together. But now it's Rekkles Veya just chasing these kills down. The Janet's just so damn fast. She moves in, she gets that slow, makes the follow-up CC so easy. 1-0 and 17. Rekkles not escaping the KDA player allegations, but if you talk shit, he's putting you in that book, and that book already has 16 stacks, so don't do it. Nemesis finds the kill on Guma. Los Ratones low health bar on Rekkles, but they might be set up to take Baron. Already have a 3K gold lead. This would be the first really significant advantage of the game.
Yeah, Rekkles already got a ring this year, so decided the book is better. So now Baron underway for Los Ratones as Boss TP's in just to get topside. I think T1 realized that this comp may not have been ideal, and now they're starting to struggle.
It's possible. I can't speak for them, Rob. Maybe they do still believe it's ideal, however. It's hard to say.
Well, look, we know Antara is happy with his choice regardless. This
wore
one
the
is,
hat.
he is committed to he is Teemo, and he will be Teemo for all of today.
I love
that.
that,
Is just how this goes.
Yeah. Again, one of the most important lessons of the day. Protecting Tara at all costs. He is precious.
Yes.
I don't want to say the game is completely unplayable because that's T1 and I feel like they can play in most situations, but
yeah,
it's getting hard. Flash, ulti now comes out. Guma goes away, goes back in for the kill. A little bit aggressive, but does manage to get the shutdown onto Rekkles, crucially taking away pages in the book.
So that, nice getting rid of the pages, but this was the problem with killing Rekkles is you just die for it. Now the boss will die, if in theory might be valuable. I was gonna get out! No way! No! Oh wait, no!
Wait, come on, W! Oh, okay. You'll always remember this is the day that you did technically catch Captain Jack Sparrow on a technicality. damn it.
Instead of a jar of dirt, he's just in the dirt.
And like credit to them, they do manage. Have to be careful about over-committing to finish this kill. But so far, Doran has gotten a ton of damage for basically nothing. They will grab his ult. Boss locked up, flashing back for the come-up. Now they're trying to body block. Janna ulti to keep the VODS standing. Gumayusi going through, can't just go through the wall. Chase down this Scion. Boss all on his lonesome in the pit. The team, they can't save him. They've tried hard. He's living for a little bit longer than he's supposed to. This Q, it might hit. Boss walking into it. W will finally hit. They finally take down VODS.
We were so close to finding out what Boss was like at Mundo Dodgeball.
Yeah.
But it was never meant to be.
It was never, the hitbox too big.
No.
He too chonky. Okay, Dragon has spawned. T1 in a better position, most assuredly. They are losing the plot a little bit. I don't think you can afford to walk into Doran, but Doran also cannot afford to walk into you. Team there to back up. Good ulti going in from Nemesis. Easy pickings. Wonder where he learned to one-shot supports like that. Mayhaps it is Faker himself, as we all did. Guma caught out. Good stun. But the Dragon taken down by Ghost Doran. Technically Vea, but he was the Ghost of Doran at the time. That was a very confusing pop-up. Blue side, Akshan killing.
Oh yeah, Akshan, yeah.
For a very long period of time, and then suddenly out of nowhere flanking. Which is the start of this play.
Wait,
no, that's not the route you were looking for, my guy!
Kim was like, don't worry, bro, I've got this.
Yeah.
I need that player react. I need that camera.
100%. Montara, they're now in the chase. Boss already got one. Hoping to get something else back. That's like in the movie Speed, if instead of trying to slow it down by clever means, they just threw people in front of the bus.
And now everyone T1's bot side.
Yeah.
So Los Ratones are top. The boss is forever relevant. Nemesis, health bar less relevant now, so may need to back away.
That's as right goes in. Los Ratones first setup on the objective against Soul. T1 really going to be forced to contest. They see Guma going through. They know they have to watch their back line, but very difficult until Guma commits any ability that isn't his W. They can't really burn anything on him. He's trying to get a bit more space. I don't know if he's forgotten that he's the jungler, however. He does need to smite that objective, but he's dead. Guma tried to buy time for the rest of the team, but now they've just gift wrapped this X-Tech Soul. Ulti's going in. T1 need to win this fight and find an advantage. They've just given Soul away. Guma tried to find the flank. It did not work.
And I think they're strong enough now to just go over towards Baron as well. So the pick and Baron all on the cards here, and there's just nothing really left in the tank for T1. Like, maybe you can try and look for some poke with Owner, but TP into the top side from Faker, they really want to try and find something.
8K.
Boss's ultimate's up in 2 seconds.
Faker off to the side. Doran already dead. Untaro running. All of Ratones chasing. Boss ready to go over that wall. Instantly gonna ult Untaro. One tap. Vengeance. Boss trying to keep this one going. Los Ratones. No waves really on the map. A mid-wave now coming in. They should just be able to end the game here, but first they want to take down Owner. Boss. Vengeance for the lane phase. For the Teemo. For the Kane. Bouse. 7 and 10. A respectable scoreline as yet another T1 member will fall in the face of Los Ratones.
I cannot believe that in the first game, Los Ratones with Lethality Scion are going to take down T1. Now,
if you look at
I was going to say, not really T1.
There has never been better fan service. Weebs, do not at me. I don't want examples. Los Ratones take down T1. It's a beautiful thing.
I mean, it could also be the Ashe support.
I'm going to be honest, I'm lost.
We don't
On the
know.
G2 come, I'm trying to figure out who's playing what. I have no idea at this stage. It's a Trundle locked in.
This is the time when normally you put a lot of words in, you do a bit of stalling, you wait for the champions to go in the right spot. Just buy some time.
Yeah.
Let them figure out.
Who knows? Look, and stylistically, I like the idea of the Trundle at least. You've got a big Sodrani on the other side. You've got an Amber when I was first on LPL, and that was one of the big break videos we had. I watched that cinematic about 1,000 times at work. Caps is going in on Gumayusi, and he might just jump him down. Gumayusi, 100 HP. But Caps can't quite close the gap. And Guma survives.
And this is kind of the thing with Trundle. Those extended fights, you stack up the lethal tempo, you keep doing damage. And Bessa does have cooldowns. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but you can run out of them. But now Doran coming in. This should be an easy dive.
Caps trying to get a couple of last hits, dodges away from the knockup, goes back underneath the tower, but Doran happy to tank it. Broken Blade wants to answer in the mid lane. Skumon there trying to set it up. The knockup, it's buffered by Ona. The flash comes on through, but the damage isn't there to follow. And Ona survives.
Good move from Ona to avoid that one. And
Drake up in 30 as well in
they can pull
T1.
here.
I think they're going to make a big play here. Caps in trouble. Guma setting it up, but Caps is just legging it. He's trying to do a bounce. He's trying to waste some time, but there's no way out of this one. And you know Guma is going to take that kill credit. Caps is still going. Finally taken down.
Yeah, 231 gold. The biggest reward. Damage down.
Broken Blade in a 1v1 with Faker here. He's got a 2-level advantage, but Doran is on the scene. The stun about to come on through. Faker still surviving as the exhaust comes through. Triple taunt lands from Hansama and turns it all around. Skumon has arrived to try and save his support, but it's just not going to happen. Ona might go down with a magical journey. Takes him to his destiny. The dragon! He gets in the bush. He's made it out.
Manages to get away. Nifty moves there. And Labrov is super low on HP, so can't even do anything. Try and chase. Wait, is he going? No, I think he's recalling. No, he's going for an execute. He's decided he's not going to risk it. Will sacrifice himself. To get out of that one. And Guma, I feel like both top laners watched last game and they want to be the boss. You know, Guma is proxying, Caps is dying a lot. Combine them both, that's what the Bouse does.
I love just watching that matchup as well. It's so incredibly Season 1 versus Season 14. Rekkles, taunted. Hansama might just be looking for himself a solo kill. Rekkles taken down. Hansama is destroying them. Or maybe Hansama is just having a glimpse into his future in a couple of years. Who knows? Caps trying to find it onto Guma. Here comes Hansama once again with a roam up to the top side. The pillar finds them and keeps them in play. Hansama now with a hat trick on the board as they look to get some plates.
Yeah, Doran, you have to be careful. They will dive you.
Level 6, well, I don't know if that's really going to save him with Broken Blade here as well. It's another one, and it's another for Hansama. 4 kills on Galio support.
Not sure what the game plan there was.
Pretty good in this game. Over 1,000 gold up. Feels like they've got the pressure right now. Faker's moving over. Hansama, again, with that level advantage. As Caps and Rekkles in another 1v1. Rekkles a little bit too far up the lane. Doesn't have the flash available. And you're just not winning that 1v1 as Sivir. Caps takes down his old AD carry.
And I feel like having him bot is just not working for T1. They are trying to fight these grubs, though.
Hansama soaking some damage, gets the taunt off, still has that locket, and just set up with a knockup. He goes down in the end. It's a shutdown into Guma's pocket. They're chasing Skumon as well. Ona gets out with his life. Doran dodging, ducking, dipping, diving. Broken Blade finds one, but it's in trade for so much for T1.
Looking for Labrov as well.
Labrov trying to get away. Faker still not level 6, but managing to find the fights regardless. The chime hits him onto level 6, and there's the Tempered Fate forcing the flash and securing the kill.
Huge cleanup there from T1. Seeing the power of the testers coming through. We can see resets from Skumon and Caps. Blazing King picked up by Skumon. Going to be pretty strong there, and you know, to no surprise, Caps has got the Ravenous Hydra. He's going damage. Yeah.
I mean, you got it.
Yeah.
You just got it. Look, it's a show match at the end of the day. Why would you play full tank? Caps now in trouble. Faker with the magical journey to move him, Doran and Rekkles up, slingshotting the team into the action, and Caps will fall with Rekkles grabbing his first of the game.
Kind of feels customary, you know, Rekkles on Sivir. He should be getting the kills. You got to feel. Now Labrov.
Labrov will satchel away. Oh, actually, commitment from Ona. Broken Blade is waiting at the other end, though. Ona dodges some of the damage from the Moonfall, but he will fall himself. Shut down into the pocket of Broken Blade, who is
looking potentially again for Caps here, and they found him.
Well, he's gonna go in. Ona is looking for the 2v1, although gets chunked pretty heavily. Caps backs away. He's waiting by the clone. He might just be able to get in a flash forced out from Ona, and Caps is winning the 1v1 with Doran. The lifesteal is insane. The knockup's there, but they can't quite finish the kill just yet. He heals over the cannon. Rekkles called in as reinforcements. Ona still nearly goes down.
See a play coming to the bot side as well. Looks like G2 trying to punish Guma here. Will get his flash and his ult.
Oh, Broken went down! The taunt onto Guma, but Guma's getting some damage out. Hans Sama trying to buy space for Skumond. I don't know if he's going to be able to get away with this one, though. Faker looking to chase as well. Skumond goes back in, but Hans Sama is down, and Skumond doesn't have the damage. Stuck over the wall and forced to flash Guma. Won't chase over the wall here, but Rekkles, the tempered fate sets it up, and Rekkles looks for the damage. Skumond down.
Huge cleanup there from T1. Guma managing to catch.
Will get away with his life. A lot of these 1v1s have been incredible. I mean, Caps is 1 and 4. It doesn't feel like Caps is 1 and 4 this game.
It just feels like he is ready to throw down at any time. And even if he doesn't necessarily win it because, you know, extra health there, it does start well.
Skumond with the wind wall, jumps to the other side of it, gets a knock-up, dashes to the Void Grub, and still goes down anyway. But you know what? It looked cool.
It was so unfortunate because he actually repositioned, had the wind wall between him and Doran, hit the wind wall initially, but then the ult's used from Doran to secure it. And they will pick up the Dragon off the back of that. Now, Brokenblade looking for Guma.
Yeah, Guma trying to defend up on the top side. Actually finds a 1v1 with Brokenblade, who can't really win the longer fight here, but with some reinforcements, he finds it. G2 committing 4 members to the top side now. They're going to try and rush down to tier 2.
And they can with the Ziggs so easy. And a Trundle, the tower take, right? When you have that lower price. Oh, yeah, it's 21 minutes. Actually, they're a minute late, if we're being honest with ourselves.
They were too busy killing Caps up in the top side. Baron down to half health. G2 trying to contend with this one as Caps does have the TP available when he's up in 5 seconds time. T1 still committing to this one, not letting it reset. They're tanking quite a lot of damage in the meantime. The magical journey is there. In they go. The taunts land. Look at the damage across T1, but it's just straight back around onto G2. Baron on 1,000 HP, and Caps just goes for it, but is smoked by T1, and G2 in full retreat. Ambessa on the front line trying to tank up for T1 here with the wind wall. Denies the follow-up. The flash forward. Labrov chunked, but Rekkles can't quite do enough damage. Doran now hunting over the wall with a satchel charge after the flash. He finds his flail. Skumond barely escapes.
Just another day of the office for T1. Stop Baron at 21 minutes. A little bit hectic, make it work, get some kills, and now looking to take a tier 2 mid. Starting to get a bit of a lead. Red Bull Baron power play come in. 3,000 gold already, 3,700 from this, and this up with a smite.
Owner in a 2v1, Brokenblade trying to survive with his life. He's chunked, but he doesn't quite go down. The cannon minion nearly finishes him, but Faker's looking to finish the job instead. The shields coming through from the minions, but he will finally fall, and Faker gets another one. That's 4 kills on the board as Rekkles is chasing for Caps here. Tempered Fate will disable the tower, but not going to be enough.
Yeah, I know it's a fun match, but these players have to play together beyond this, and Faker taking all the kills. There might be some resentment there.
Oh, nice taunt from Hans Sama trying to buy space for his team, but now he's kind of caught underneath the tower, and Doran is happy to tank this all day long. A little bit of CC could keep him under the tower. The bomb over the top is, I mean, he's just invincible, man. He's got Warbox as well, so it's all going to come back.
Lane, and I think Hans Sama, he doesn't have ult. I think he's just gone.
Yeah, I mean, Hans Sama has had a fantastic game on this Galio, but there's only so much you can do when the whole gang from T1 is coming to deal with you. Gets a little bit of healing, but will fall. Another kill for Guma on the Ambessa, who is looking good, and Owner over the wall to try and escape. The Scorch, I mean, the Comet flies on through after the bomb finishes the job.
Does manage to get...
That just means, like, I feel like these teams do want to win here today. Guma, you see in the 1v1 against Caps Season 1 versus Season 14. Caps trying to get the sustain up, but it's a public execution, and Guma Yusi is making it look easy. Or is he? The sustain comes back up through. Rekkles has arrived. Faker has arrived. Caps just can't get his 1v1. No matter what he does, he's chased down by hundreds of players. And in the meantime, the rest of G2 look towards the Baron. Caps flashing, finally falls in the end. 50-second on the death timer as G2 try and burn the Baron down. Flash from Labrov. Doran over the wall, looking to get in and get the smite still, but he can't find it. G2 with the Baron. Hans Sama gets interrupted. Doran flashes to find more on Brokenblade. And the Tempered Fate on 3 as well. Maybe Owner can follow up on this one. Broken Blade with the knockback, the Moonfall, and he finds one on the exit. T1 desperate to deny the Baron buffs, desperate to chase down for more. Lebrov behind a rock and a hard place and will be taken out.
Yeah, multiple members of T1 up, but still there were Baron secured for G2. Managed to get the exit kill on Owner as well.
Instantly spotted the pillar. I think is maybe enough for him to get away. Caps caught now, and the Tempered Fate will keep him in place. Can they kill him is the question. Rekkles trying to get those autos out. The Spell Shield comes on through, and Caps just can't get autos against the Spell Shield. It blocks the Chomp. Very well played by the T1 bot lane, and Owner now in trouble. Is G2 trying to make a play on the opposite side of the map, but the CC is just too much for them. They don't seem to be able to turn it around. Hammer slams down, and Owner is found. Doran next on the chopping block. His in goes Kumayoshi, but he doesn't have the damage. Skumon somehow surviving. The redemption comes on through, and they can't finish the kills. But Hammer so low. Doran barely surviving. His Broken Blade might just fall as well. Faker somehow on board, turning it around. A triple for Faker.
Comes in clutch with the triple, a hectic fight, and it felt like so many members.
Like he's the Teletubbies Nunu, you know. He's just charging around, sucking up the farm around the map. And Caps, for the 10th time this game, will be found in the side lane and will be taken out.
Just starting to pick up these kills. They know they have the damage now. Rekkles to start pushing in this top tower. G2 need to move Skumon over if they want to contest this. Although no Baron wave with the Ziggs, you can clear the wave out pretty well.
Owner taunted. I think we might be looking at potentially the end of the game. If T1 feel like it, they might push for more. Tempered Fate doesn't quite connect. Still 30 seconds on Caps. But it looks like T1 not willing to over-push this one. They're just leaving Rekkles in the top side to take the inhib as Skumon tries to make the play in the mid lane, but Guma survives. He gets out. The inhibitor is taken, and Rekkles will walk free as well.
Yeah, and probably just start this Baron as soon as the likes of Rekkles gets over there. They're going to push this wave in first.
I mean, Rekkles will shred it so fast at this point in the game, not to mention Owner as well. Doran looking to start the fight, finds the stun and a public execution onto Broken Blade. And the Moonfall doesn't find anything. Broken Blade trying to escape, but there's nowhere to go. And in charge T1. They are looking for blood. They are looking for revenge for what has been happening today. They are looking for that first win of the day. And Owner, ults like that aren't the things that are going to get you it.
Yeah, they will just be able to back off, and I think, well, I know with Broken Blade dead, no smite, they will just be able to take the Baron. So they got what they wanted, although obviously looking for a bit more there. And this could be a situation where last year, G2, the only team to win against them, could it be G2, the only team to lose against them?
Surely not. I mean, look, the script writers are not lazy. I'll give them that. Flip the script entirely. Another, I think the third Red Bull.
They didn't enjoy losing 3 games in a row.
That's really surprising.
You know, I feel bad for Antara, who obviously had pop-up performances in the Teemo, and then isn't able to get a win today at all.
So what you're telling me, Antara was the problem? Is that where we're going with this one?
Don't you dare put this on him.
Maybe Teemo was the problem rather than Antara. Skumon goes in looking for the all-in, looking for the damage. They just don't do any damage, though. T1 are still full HP. Skumon dives back into the action and falls immediately. Caps in a 1v1 with Owner once again. And the turret shot's not quite enough as LeBron will fall just by the fountain. And with that, it will be the full ace for T1, the triple for Guma, and finally, T1, very much in a league of their own, get that first win of the league of its own.
I think a lot later than most people expected, had to have the super. It is sometimes a pick that can be pressured. If we end up seeing something, a range support, the hovering, the Nico, you can really make Rakan's life hell. If you dodge his Q in lane, he just gets whittled down so quickly. It's like they're toying the idea with going for an engage support themselves. We'll see what they end up opting for.
Oh, the Rel. I mean, I know Targamas has had success on that Rel particularly. It's a tank.
I'm gonna be honest. Get ready for this matchup, guys, because you're going to be seeing a lot of this matchup over the next 12 months. Guma engaged upon Khalees, forced to flash already, but Guma low on HP, the headshot not quite in range, so it goes onto Rekkles instead. As Targamas finds that knock-up, gets himself that shield, but Guma with another fourth shot, that's big damage out from the T1 bottom lane.
He has some heavy trades there, and I think Targamas was doing a lot of auto damage, the passive damage by... Oh, look at
Oh, the flash for the knock-up, and the fourth shot, the first blood. It's the last game of the day, and T1 are here to make a statement.
Great engage there from Rekkles, landing both of his knockups in that extended skirmish, and...
In the bottom side, Targamas only level 2. The root lands onto Khalees, and immediately under the tower they go. Can they survive long enough? The fourth shot is there, and already Guma with 2. Targamas is there in Zona. Perhaps getting a little bit too excited on the dive.
When you see a play come out mid, they managed to find Faker. Both flashes burned from Yike and Vladdy.
Boosting the MMO to get to max level by just like smashing through so many finals. Targamas goes to the engage in the mid lane. Faker burning down. Yike looking to finish the job and gets himself the reset. Owner and Rekkles now desperate to escape, but the knock-up lands, the knock-back lands, and it's a double kill for Targamas. KC take the lead.
The skirmishing power there, the setup from Targamas, clearly confident with this new shake-up that happened to Rel, and the follow-up, the layering of the CC, the damage there from Yike and Vladdy, just perfect. And bot lane was going great for T1, but mid is falling apart.
Rough final game here.
The mid lane of paper, but now an engage coming in.
Oh, Kana in that Dominus should be able to get some sustain with the Q, but it's not quite enough. T1 do find their old teammate Yike now without a hope or a prayer, and Faker will grab that kill. Importantly, Dark Seal in his pocket already, so that's 2 stacks.
Then a couple of
Immediately flip it back around in Faker's favor and extending it a little bit as well, but Vladdy gets the sustain, gets a bit more damage, gets the knock-up as well, steals the Spirit Rush away. Needs to wait a second for the cooldowns, but he goes underneath the tower! And Vladdy finds the solo kill!
He said he was going to do it, and he finds Jungle, but now Targamas looking.
Guma flashes away, fourth shot not enough onto Targamas as Rekkles finds the charm, but Owner now, he basically needs to finish off the job on everybody. Targamas gets the shield, and the root comes on through, there's the reset, and Yike finds more, ace in the hole to finish the job, and it's 3 in the bottom lane for KC!
KC winning across the map, the solo kill mid, the 3 kills on the bot side, they're getting everything they want and more. Bloody. I was going to say he's... Oh, we're going to get some more action first.
Faker spot on a wall, does get the charm. Rekkles is here to try and follow it up as well, but they don't quite have the damage. The Q lands and Owner goes in, but Yike is here to try and defend his support as well. Yike now the one on the front line, and he's kicked back into the Raptors. Faker grabbing that one, and the Chickens is a little bonus on top.
You can never hesitate against T1, even when it feels like you've just had a massive win, and they did just get a massive win with all those kills. You're going to be challenged a second later, and now Grub's looking to be secure. T1 looking to collect 6 on the back of this.
It's like you say as well, you sleep for a second. T1 immediately pounce, and it's such a huge win for them. Khalees on the top side of the play, caught out and just annihilated. That will be 6 grubs for T1, short of a miracle here for KC. And that is not something you want to go up against with Faker on the Ari. I mean, sidelining on that stage in Korea back in 2018.
It's a nice skin.
It's a gorgeous skin, but I respect that. That's humble of him, you know, to use the opponent's skin in that scenario.
Yeah,
I respect that.
KC saw the resets coming out. Oh, they're looking.
Targamas goes in, and Owner, don't know if he'll get away with this one. Does flash over the wall. Ace in the hole. Blocked by Rekkles in the end. Herald was taken, though. Yike grabbing that one for himself. T1 just about getting away without a death.
Yeah, now KC kind of routed, though. You see Guma moving up to the wave. I think that with Owner low, they're not really going to be able to make a big push towards that mid lane tower.
Owner does have that ultimate available. Rekkles gonna be stunned there, looking for Khalees, kicked over the wall and followed by Owner. Khalees still alive but falls in the final hour, and Guma has been untouched this entire time. Yike gets a reset, but it's not enough for the 4th shot, or is it? Another reset comes through, and Yike is turning it around. Faker wide on the charm, Targamas underneath the tower, but executed by the Jin, and now the curtain call. Yike trying to dodge, but Faker slides in for another, and T1 make it happen.
Vladdy looking for an angle, has the Lee Sinnoh. Will he be able to get Guma? I don't think so. He has flash available, and with the Jin movement speed, he can just walk this off.
This is a 2v1, and he's got it anyway. The charm is gorgeous. The root is gorgeous. But there's the damage from Vladdy anyway. Can't quite finish the job, and Guma not going to chase more. Kana threatening on the
ult shots are clean. Oh,
another knock up onto Khalees. He's going to go down, and T1, you give him an inch, They will take a mile. Targamas next to go, and it's a double kill for Faker. 10 stacks on the Dark Seal on his signature Ari. This is starting to get scary for KCOR fans.
And it feels like it's been a game of burn Khalees summoners and then kill him, and then kill him, and then kill him, and then burn his summons at the back up and just repeat, and they have really targeted him and made the game uncomfortable. This is not how you want your Caitlyn to be. I mean, look at the items. Collector, boots, and a pickaxe.
So I was like, there's going to be action. There's going to be scrapping. There was only one way this could go. KC, though, start this Drake off.
This is
T1.
risky.
They do want to contest. They want to go for this fight. The TP down to the bottom lane from Canna, but he's still quite far away from the play. T1 might have a man advantage for just a moment here. Drake down to 3,000. It's a root coming through onto Guma, and it's a little chunk as well. Ona looks to go for the 50-50, and he finds it every time. Doran with a public execution and zips out of the backside of the fight once again. Charm comes in. Canna knocked up. Dominus has to come on through, but the kick is gorgeous as well. Yike over the wall, barely getting away. Targamas won't be so lucky. Canna flashes just to save his team as Yike gets underneath the tower, but KC pushed away again.
And that's kind of the risk. We're trying to contest the Dragon. They do end up losing to T1, but they lose a couple of members, and now T1 can just look to get some damage down this mid tower.
Find enemy lines, and look at this. Reinforcements on the way. Targamas, Yike, heading on over Doran. The target here, Bloody, has that Spirit Rush to stay on his target. Doran chunked. There is no tower here for Doran to run to, and with Yike arriving, it's an easy pickup for KC. What else can they get on the map?
Yeah, nice pickup there. The reset timings there for T1 means they can kind of react to whatever KCOR want to do, so it might just end up being that kill and a bit of a push in. But yeah, I think ultimately the price for contesting that Drake is pretty big. Oh no, Vladdy's staying around. Ona has flash, but doesn't have kick yet.
Spirit Rush from Faker. Ona trying to get on into the play. Vladdy a little bit wide on his knock-up. He's not going to last long in this one. A shutdown into Faker's pocket. He's 7-3-3.
Yeah, it feels like, you know, they put in so much effort to get these positive plays, and it's great, and it's really positive at doing that, but then, oh, now Engage comes in.
Big Engage onto 2 here. Rekkles and Guma trying to escape with their lives, but, I mean, barely even taking any damage. The TP from Vladdy just gets away from the charm. That was close. Doran on the top side. The public execution goes in to 4 players here. Casey still walking away. Oh, it's a flash whip, but Ona makes it happen anyway. Khalees found. Ona is a heat-seeking missile, and Canna the next target. Rooted up as Guma looks for more. Targamas saves his top laner. It's a good charm, and Yike gets into the action and finds a reset. Ona can't get into the mix, and Faker sent out on the top side. Vladdy chasing for more, and KCOR turning it around. They're making it happen after all.
Faker's out of position. They might look for him too.
The charm lands onto Vladdy. Yike is over the wall, and finds the shutdown. 15-15, and it's a certified banger.
KCOR get the comeback, and now are looking towards that Baron. 20 seconds on Ona, about 10 on Guma. They don't have the AD carry up, but they're going to try and make it happen. Can Doran play interruption? Can he make a miracle happen?
Guma not up for 5 more seconds. Ona nowhere to be seen. It's Doran versus the world. Even Rekkles is still just leaving the base. But they are very slow. They're taking this Baron. It's still on 8,000 HP. Khalees can't get into the action because of Doran. Canna is so chunked. This could get dicey for KC if they can't finish this Baron and get out. And Khalees is getting 1v1 by Doran right now. Baron still on 2,000. Oh no! Canna goes down, and Rekkles stops the reset. T1 are getting the Baron. How has this happened?
It's T1's Baron. Everyone needs to know that. It's their objective, and they're just going to take the free handout from KCOR. You make a phenomenal play, and you pay for it dearly. KCOR with a bit of a flub, unfortunately.
The plot armor for T1 is just...
Targets they can't commit too heavily on because of Guma's cleanse, the ability of Rekkles, but they started kind of way, and we don't get to see the replay.
Hang on, Faker's found. Faker's found. Khalees gets himself a kill, gets himself back on the point. He's finally got that Infinity Edge online, but look across the scoreboard. He's a full 2,500 goal behind. That's an entire rapid fire cannon there. T1 soak up this tower.
Yeah, they're just smashing through it, and really, Khalees is going to need like an LDR to start cutting through some of the bulkier members of T1, so still a long way from being that relevant. And T1, they're just amping up the pressure. 5 grubs as well. They take this tower so fast.
brutal. Absolutely brutal. That is the end of their Red Bull Baron power play, and now a TP from Kana to get to the backline to try and start this fight. Vladdy looks for the charm himself, but he is instead charmed by Faker. T1 turn on a dime and find their fight. Kalist cannot escape, and neither can Yike. Targamas left wanting as Kana, the last man standing, and T1, they may not have had their best day ever, but when they're in their right roles, when they get to draft for themselves, they dominate.
They crush, and even though it wasn't the cleanest game, they know how to end it out. We saw Vladdy come in, he grabs the Rakan ult, he's seen the play that Faker did at Worlds. They ain't gonna let that happen to them.
Welcome to T1 Doran, a fantastic game across the board from T1. Exciting game as well. KC showed up.